What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to Raj Reacts. Today we have a question on our hands. Now, this question has been long debated, and the question is simply this: who eats first, the husband or the kids? Now, before we get into the reaction, I do want to say thank you all so much for 100 subscribers. The goal for 2023 is 1,000 subscribers, and we're not going to settle for anything less. So if you want to join the tribe, you want to be a part of the community, make sure to hit the subscribe button, like the video, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss any future uploads. Also, all our links are going to be down in the description. You want to join the community, go follow our Discord. We're trying to stream on TikTok, but we need to hit 1,000 subscribers on there, or followers, whatever it's called. So make sure to go follow us on there. Everything, the Twitch link is also in the description. We do majority of these live streams, which y'all will be able to tell. You know, chat will be on the side and all that. But anyways, yes, let me know if y'all enjoy this type of content, because definitely I would like to continue doing stuff like this. We've been doing a lot of music on the channel, which I do not mind either. But I would like to kind of integrate some of this type of content also with it. But that's all up to y'all. Let me know in the comments below. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much, and let me know if there's anything else y'all want me to react to down in the comments below. And I'm taking suggestions right now. Anyways, guys, thank you all. Enjoy the reaction. Peace.
Married folks, or soon to be married folks, when you get married, your spouse becomes your number one priority. No one comes before your spouse, not your mother, father, best friend, not the kids. No one. Your spouse becomes an extension of you. If anyone comes against your union, it is your responsibility to protect your love and marriage, even if it means severing ties with the outside person. Your union comes first. If you're not ready to make these choices, stay single. That is the end of the post.
Okay, yeah, I agree when she says your spouse becomes an extension of you. I feel like that the kids come before the spouse. To me, kids come before everything. I would hope that my husband would also feel like the kids, you know, come before him. Now, as far as anybody else, like your mother, your father, and all of that kind of stuff, it depends on the situation. You know, it's like if my mother is sick and my husband is 100% fine, then my mother, you know, at that particular moment comes before my spouse.
So you're saying it's circumstantial?
It's circumstantial. Yes. It's not just like flat out, you know, it depends on the situation.
But I don't think that she's referencing like, you know, like unique situations where somebody get like crazy sick or nothing like that. I think she's talking about like, just, you know, how you got your home, like your home girl, and or maybe, I'm just gonna throw some scenarios like when a chick be like, or not even a chick, when a person be like, you know, that's my day one, or they was there before you came into the picture or whatever like that.
If they're really your best friend and they understand that now you have a spouse and, you know, things are going to be different. Y'all not going to be able to be together all the time. Y'all not going to be able to spend as much time together as y'all spent before you got married. I think that they would understand that, and that they would realize.
I feel like they're derailing off of the initial question here, right? Which is what comes first, spouse, kids, family, or friends. Now they're just kind of talking about the whole dynamic of having to separate yourself from a friendship and prioritizing your family, which is kind of, I guess, since they added the friends part into the equation right here, I guess it kind of ties in. But at the same time, I feel like it's not a fundamental argument in this situation.
But I do agree with you as far as the kids though, because up to a certain age,
Yep, I agree.
When my daughter, you know, gets of age, and I'm talking about becomes a real adult, then, you know, her dependence on me, you know, we've done what we need to do as parents in order to raise her. However, you know, the thing about people that y'all don't understand, I think that a lot of people that don't understand, is that when you bring a kid into this world, they didn't ask to be here,
right?
And they can't do for themselves. So you can't just throw them by the wayside because of some priority that you have with whatever, you know, your spouse or whatever. I think that when y'all bring kids into the world, you are doing this. And
yo, Vixen, welcome to the stream.
Yourself.
Right.
As far as, you know, younger kids, and making a sacrifice so that y'all can make sure that the kids is taken care of.
All right, so before we get into the next video, what do you all think about that? So what comes first? Your spouse, the kids, family members being your mom and father, or friends? And I want to give a specific scenario because this is kind of what we're going to be talking about today. Today's video is who gets fed first? The husband, the children, the wife, or the parents, assuming that the parents are there. What do you all think? I'm very curious on that. We're going to go to the next video, and then we'll kind of conclude all of that. But big shout out to Anton Daniels for that like little snippet of a clip. I'm assuming he has a podcast, Managing My Ego. So big shout out to him. But yeah, by the way, guys, this is going on YouTube. So somebody has sent me this clip, and then I started it. I haven't finished it. I wanted to watch it on stream with you all just to get y'all's, thoughts on it. But this chick kind of goes off in the beginning, so I'm excited to see how she finishes it. Y'all let me know. And this is the specific question. Who eats first, the kids or the husband? She doesn't even mention the wife or the parents. So very specific. Who eats first, the kids or the husband?
Oh, baby, some of y'all ain't give me a chance to put my wig on. The rest of y'all, my supporters, and y'all scoot on over to the side. Let me tell y'all something when it comes to a man, my husband. Because I can't speak for nobody else. And I'm sick of people asking this question. Who you feed first? A man or the kids? The kids come first, the man come first, or whoever come first in your house. Let me tell you something. We all don't have the same lifestyle, okay?
Fair.
Okay? Some of y'all may get food stamps. Some of y'all working and providing food for your household. Yes, ladies. Some of y'all ladies working or either get food stamps and you're providing the food for your household. And this man just coming over eating. I don't blame you feed your kids first. If that's the case, no. But when you got a provider and a protector and every piece of food come through that door come from his blood and sweat, yeah, you gonna feed him first. Yes. Because guess what? When my kids grown now, but when they was coming up, yes, they done ate at school all day. Then when they busted through the door before they get in the door good, they snacking, eating. My husband on work from dusk to dawn, and baby, when he come through this door falling out, yeah, we all getting on the kids. Y'all pulling boots off while I'm in here fixing the plate. And yeah, we finna get daddy together because daddy makes sure we good. So if you ain't had that, you would never understand the concept if you ain't had that, okay? So don't come for me. I'm just letting you know. Until you have it, then you won't understand it. So until then, you keep feeding your kids first. And when you get that, then you make sure that black king get the big piece of chicken, okay? Feed him first and make sure he get the big piece of chicken because he deserve it, okay? Damn sure you don't need to talk this to them. Y'all have a good day, TikTok.
Thank you. You have a good day, too. Interesting, right? I think it's an interesting topic. And before we kind of get into it, I did read yours. To be honest, I'm saying kids, and I hope my husband has the same mindset. We'll get into it, and we'll kind of like talk about it a little bit. By the way, we're not having any podcasts today. We're going to start recording on Fridays now. For both podcasts. But anyways, so let's get into it. This is interesting because, first of all, this is one of those topics, and the reason why it's a topic that has lasted the test of time for so long. This is not a very new topic. This has been something that people have been contemplating and arguing about for a very long time, because it does depend, right? And I hate having these arguments and people try to like just say it's strictly this and it's strictly that. No, the true answer is it all depends. It even comes down to culture, right? I was watching this other podcast where they're kind of having this similar conversation, and there's this Asian woman that was talking about in her culture, all the elders get fed first, regardless. It doesn't matter whether if it's father, brother, husband, it does not matter. It goes from elders to youngest, and that all has to do with respecting your elders. So they have a mantra in their culture, right? And you can respect that. I think everybody can kind of respect that, and that kind of trickles down to the young kids also to respect their elders, right? So there's like there's a mantra to teach people that you honor your elders because you come from that generation, right? And then you have the Hispanic culture, which I am familiar with because I am Hispanic, which is also very traditional. And it's more prevalent for the Hispanic culture to say, you got to feed the husband first. Now, Obviously, that is, with my background, that is obviously what I have been taught, right? Not every Hispanic, right? But that's what I have been taught. But there's exceptions. And kind of what she talks about in this clip right here is, what if your husband is a deadbeat? What if this guy doesn't provide? What if this guy does not put food on the table? What if he doesn't provide security? What if he's not a true man? What if he's just laying on the couch all day? And then y'all are on government help all the time, and you're the one out there doing, the woman, the wife, is out there being the breadwinner. Should the man still get fed first? Absolutely not, right? So that's why this is a conversation that has been going on for a very long time, and I might have a podcast on it. So for those of you that are here, make sure to go check out the podcast down in the description. But yeah, I mean, it does depend. But I will say this, in a utopia family setting, meaning you have a hardworking husband, a wife, whether it's stay-at-home or a part-time worker, and you have your kids. I believe that the man should get fed first. And here is why. Because I believe that, one, let's say if we were to bring it back to bare bones. Have you ever heard that saying that in a situation where a plane was going down or there was bad turbulence, you got to put your own mask on first in order to help the people next to you? If you bring it down back to the bare bones, the man needs to be able to have enough health, strength, nutrients, all of that in order to go out and provide abundance and bring back to the family, right? Not only that, though, I do believe in that mantra of the Asian culture, which is you need to learn how to respect your elders, and kids need to understand that. And I think that it's very healthy to teach your kids to learn how to make the table with the mother and the father, doesn't matter, and learn how to be generous and maybe even help serve the elders, serve the father. I think that's a good service, a good thing for kids to know. Obviously, you're not going to be doing that to a 1, 2, 3-year-old kid. But once they're of age, I believe that the man should be fed first. I think that teaches the kids respect, and it shows honor to the breadwinner, to the people that went out there and made the food on the table happen. Does that make sense? At the end of the day, that's not always the right answer, like I said in the beginning, because certain situations, tip different ways, whether it's cultural differences, whether it's financial differences, things like that. So that's not always going to be the case, but with the scenario that I just laid out, I think that that's the way it should play out. But what do I know? What do I think? That's just the way that I run my household. That's the way I'm going to run my household. I mean, that's just the way I think. It's all up for debate, all up for discussion. I would really like to know y'all's opinions down in the comments below. Maybe we can hack it out down there. Maybe we can agree. I don't know. With all that being said, let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. I know this is a different type of video. I do want to bring different reactions other than music onto the channel. So hopefully we can do that throughout the span of the next couple of reactions. Test it, see how everybody likes it, and if people like it, then we'll continue to do that. But also leave down in the comments below any other suggestions. But anyways, thank y'all so much. If y'all can do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe button. All the links to the socials are going to be down in the description. Make sure to go follow us on TikTok. We're trying to hit 1,000 followers on TikTok. That way we can start streaming on there. Right now, we're only streaming on Twitch exclusively because YouTube keeps copyright striking me, and we can't have that here. Anyways, guys, thank y'all so much, and we'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.